Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Vivek's Automation Lab. So today we are going to learn what is volume mapping in Docker. So we will try to understand with this diagram I have here. So the big square, the big box that we have is our machine. Okay, let's say this is our machine. So I will just say, just a second guys. So this is the machine, our local machine, and in this machine we have Docker installed here, right? So we have Docker installed, and then inside our machine we have some files and folders. So these are, we can say, okay, this is folder, F-O-L-D. We have folders, we have files in our local machine, we have more files. Okay, so this is our machine, Docker is running, and in our machine we have folder and file structure, and then inside our machine we are running a container, that is Ubuntu. Okay, so this container, which is called like maybe virtual machine, is also having some folder, its own folder structure, right? Okay, let me see, this is not looking good. So okay, folder, and here we have files. So these are files, these are files, let's say files, files, and this is also file. Okay, so inside Ubuntu container we have file. Ubuntu is like a virtual machine which is running inside our machine. So we have run the command like docker run Ubuntu, and then inside Ubuntu it has its own folder structure and file structure. In our machine we have our own folder structure and file structure. Now when you run some commands in Ubuntu or something like that, it's inside the virtual machine, right? It's inside the container, and once the container is stopped or removed, we will lost all the things that we have in this container. Now suppose we are learning Docker maybe because of Selenium, right? So we are going to execute our Selenium script, and that will generate some type of reporting. So suppose we have created a container called Selenium WebDriver, and once the report is executed and we stop the container and we remove the container, all the report and everything will be lost. So for that purpose, we can do the volume mapping. Okay, this is our container where Ubuntu is running, or Selenium WebDriver is running, Selenium WebDriver container is running, and we execute the script, and after execution, it generates some HTML report. And after the report is generated in some files or folders, we are just going to map it to our local system. Okay, so we will give the instructions while executing the Docker commands. We will say, okay, we will provide some instructions in the Docker command itself, which will say, okay, you can run the container, and whatever is the output, whatever you do in your container, just map it to my local system files and folder, so that it will be, anytime if you want to reference, even the container is stopped and removed, we can refer to that. So let's see how we can write the command for this. So I'm going to just write some command. You say docker run -v. So friends, we have already run like -d, -p, -i, -t. Now -v is for volume mapping, and then we provide the path of our local host. Local host is our local machine, right? Path, and then host path, something like that. Then colon path. This is the path of the container. CONTA, container where we have saved our report, you can say. I think it's not displayed, so let me write it like some place here, so that it will be more better here. Okay, so docker run -v, and then we'll say path host path. So this is the path in the local machine, colon, and this path is path in the container. Okay, CONTAINER, container path. Okay, path in the container, and then we will say image name, maybe it is a Ubuntu, whatever image we are running. So what will happen whenever this Ubuntu container will run, and whatever the reporting or whatever is we are doing, that will be saved in our local path host, and we can refer it any future use. So let's go to the next video and learn this in our let's do the demo, like some practical work, so that it will be make more sense. Thank you guys. Just you subscribe to my channel, like it. Thank you.